Hey, what's up? Welcome to season 2 of The Reflection Show. I'm so excited that you're tuning in. Listen, before the show even begins, I want you to like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you click that button below. There are some awesome stories this season 2 that I'm bringing to your living room, to your cell phone, to your iPad. Hey, it might even be your friend's phone. But I want you to like, comment, and subscribe and get ready to be impacted, influenced, and inspired with these unscripted stories right here on The Reflection Show. I'm your host, Ramsey Rizard. And remember, your experience matters. Let's get into the show. Welcome to The Reflection Show. My name is Ramsey Rizard. You never go to the mirror scripted. You always go unscripted. And this week, I wanted to bring a unique conversation and topic, just discussing this word, mentor and mentorship. What does that look like? What is mentorship like? And why not have someone who is always behind the scenes, working, serving, but also he's one of my mentees, the one and only Keyshawn! What's up, Keyshawn?
Not much. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How's your day going, Keyshawn?
It's going pretty good.
Yeah, you look like you're a little nervous sitting there.
A little bit, it's different, not being behind the camera.
So, Keyshawn, we're talking about the power of having a mentor. What is a mentor to you?
Someone who always keeps their integrity. Someone that, when things get tough, they don't compromise themselves. They don't give in to fear. They're a strong leader. And, when I don't know what to do, they can help, lead me in the right direction, So that's what I think, a strong mentor is.
And when you were looking for a mentor, what principles or what list did you have that you had in mind to find this mentor?
Someone, that respectful, someone that, didn't treat, they didn't treat their mentees like they're lesser than, themselves. Someone that's, we're going on a journey together to reach a common goal, And I've had, other mentors, before, but none of them, have had those qualities, I always want to, be working with someone or somebody that's teaching me things. I want to be able to learn things from them, but I don't want to be put down as if I'm lesser than.
Right.
So it helps me, when I'm with that person, helps me, how would I treat somebody else, when I become a mentor to someone, how would I treat them? So.
And what's your dream?
My dream, become a successful filmmaker, a successful writer. I want to, really change the world with my stories.
And how many hours are you investing now into your craft and trying to, as far as building your dream?
So before, I was really, just lazing around, but when things start to change, and you start to go through things, I started to realize that I need to be on top of it every single day. So I at least try to put 4 hours a day into writing, 4 hours a day into reading a book. All of that is important in anything you do.
Now, there's a lot of qualities you possess as Keyshawn. What are some of your strengths and what are some of your weaknesses? And how do you create a balance between those things?
So some of my weaknesses are, it can be laziness at times. Sometimes I'll be like, I don't feel like doing anything today. Let me just, lay in bed. Let me just sit down and, play video games or something like that. But I would say my strengths are I'm able to endure. I can go through a lot, but I can keep myself strong and keep, pushing forward, no matter how tough things get.
And what are some things, I know you and I You do a lot of great things working behind the camera. You've grown a lot since I've known you. I mean, now look at you. I mean, you're running the whole operation behind the scenes, and when new interns are coming in, you're making sure that they're good. What are some things that you learned just being on the show, being on the platform behind the scenes? What are some things that have taught you as far as who you are, like your greatness? How have what you've done added to that?
It's working. When you first took me into be your mentee. I didn't really know too much. I didn't know too much, but as I've continued to work with you and grow, I learned how to be persistent, and it's helped me be patient with things. And I remember for a whole year, it was, whenever, you would give me a call, say, hey, Keyshawn, can you come do this? I'll be like, yeah, let's do it, instantly, and I would be there. So it's helped me become very persistent and, calm and patient, because now, I'm in a way different position than I was back then. Now I'm, working behind the scenes, and, I have a job doing it, and it's something that I love doing. So it's helped a lot.
Now, most of young adults your age would struggle with having a mentor, or submitting to someone's vision, or partnering with someone's vision. What makes it easy for you to submit and to bring value to someone else's vision? What makes it easy for you to do it?
When I see someone else be persistent, they have faith, perseverance, that makes me, see the value in what they're doing. Because somebody could run their mouth and say that they're going to do this, this, and this, and this, but if they're not being persistent with it, it's just not going to happen. But when especially when I've been working with you and I've learned a lot from you, I see you be persistent. I remember you were telling me about when I first started working with you, you told me, all of this was going to happen, and it actually did happen. And that was only because you were so persistent with it, and you kept up, and you always had faith. You never let, if anything went bad, you never let it get you down. You just kept going, and now this just this happened. It's just a cool experience.
And I think it's pretty dope. Oh, your experience matters. You said the word experience. You said the word experience. Your experience matters. But no, I guess that leads to show that when you are searching for that mentor, you have to have structure in your expectation, because you don't want to fall underneath, or you don't want to serve alongside someone who will not teach you how to be better than them. Because a mentor, there's going to be times where the mentee is better than the mentor, but the mentor carries more wisdom than the mentee. There's going to be time where the mentee needs the mentor, and the mentee doesn't know anything about what they have going on. For me, it's more of a partnership, because that's important, right?
Yes, sir. It is. It's really important to have, it's not only is it a partnership, it's a key relationship to have. Relationships matter in, the grand scheme of things. It's you can have partnerships, but when you actually have a relationship with that person, you guys connect on a whole different level, and it elevates, whatever you guys are joined together doing, it elevates it to a whole new point. You guys have a different understanding with each other.
Well, we're going to take a short commercial break. Listen, coming up next, you want to check this out, the Center Stage Live with FaceDaZoe. Let's go!
Go! Out your mouth, let me once 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 have. It'll be all right.
Oh, hell, that's me.
And I got favor in the furnace. No longer conflicted, yeah, by my worries. I'm home, but my spirit steady yearning. I got favor in the furnace, yeah. I got favor in the furnace, yeah. I got favor in the furnace. No longer conflicted, yeah, by my worries. I'm home, but my spirit steady yearning. I got favor in the furnace, yeah. I got favor in the furnace, yeah. I got favor. And I'm dripping all this flavor I taste. And I saw, now I'm living out the savor. Ooh, it's love, it's so sweet, oh, it's hit. Like an hour later, I rip my list. Now I'm trusting the moves of my maker, On this chessboard, I'm a pawn. All this time that I'm wasting for the storm to be calm. Can't forget that my Lord got the world in his palm. In my favor, so you know refuge and shelter. And I got favor in the furnace. No longer conflicted, yeah, by my worries. I'm home, but my spirit steady yearning. I got favor in the furnace, yeah. I got favor in the furnace, yeah. I got favor in the furnace. No longer conflicted, yeah, by my worries. I'm home, but my spirit steady yearning. I got favor in the furnace, yeah. I got favor in the furnace, yeah. And how you dripping, you could tell it's something different. Now look a little close, open your eyes, it's the spirit, the enemy lurking. He tried to throw you in the furnace, but it's not working. Hateful desires, the only thing that's burning. Not a hair on your head, gon' be touched. Thread on your cross, so your robe gon' burn up. You covered by the Lord, so it's time to turn up. So go and grab your squad, grab a word, and I got favor in the furnace. No longer conflicted, yeah, by my worries, I'm home, but my spirit steady yearning. I got favor in the furnace, yeah. I got favor in the furnace, yeah. I got favor in the furnace. No longer conflicted, yeah, by my worries, I'm home, but my spirit steady yearning. I got favor in the furnace, yeah. I got favor in the furnace, yeah.
Welcome back. FaceDaZoe killed the center stage live with that amazing song. And you need to go check out his songs. You need to go follow him on social media, FaceDaZoe. You need to go check out his music. It's incredible. He's a dope artist. But we're back. We're talking about the power of having a mentor here with one of my mentees, Keyshawn. And I wanted to share this with you because, I want you to see it from my perspective on how I deal with my mentees when it comes to whether it's business, whether it comes to strategies, whatever it is in whatever facet, I focus on finding different ways to help make my mentees better than myself. And that's my main goal. Keyshawn, earlier you and I talked about, pretty much the way a mentor pours into a mentee. What does it mean for you to have a healthy relationship with your mentor?
It means a lot to me. Because, sometimes, there are other people in your life you would expect that you could, come to about things and they could guide you on certain things, but it's not there. But when you have someone in your life, who truly cares about you and they care that, you are receiving the right information and information that's fundamental to your craft, and and not just your craft, to your life as well. It means a lot to have that person be consistent with you, because it helped me change a lot of my ways, just from you being there for me. I remember I called you late at night, and we met at a coffee shop late at night, and you were there, and you sat and spoke to me for about an hour or two, and it was great.
And I think that's the part of having a mentor that you can actually talk to, right? Mm-hmm. Having access, because access is not something that's given. Yeah. It's something that is earned, and I don't think a lot of people understand that. You've earned that access because of the time that you have invested by serving and being committed and thriving in the vision that you see that's dear to my heart, that God has given me as an assignment. What do you believe that a mentor brings to the table for your future? Or maybe for the future of someone else, not even yours. Just from your perspective, what do you believe a mentor could bring to the future of someone else?
Ooh, wow. They could bring a lot. Knowledge, wisdom, even the kindness that a mentor could give, to me, all of that could be used to one day bring, elevation to someone else's life. I could be going and speaking somebody else's life 20 years from now, 10 years from now, 5 years from now, whenever it could be. So it's important to have that, because I don't think knowledge doesn't stop. Kindness doesn't stop. Wisdom doesn't stop. It never stops. It always keeps moving. It's like energy. Energy, never, goes away. And, it's going to end up somewhere. And if I can go out and, use what I learned, the way, you've made me feel, in my moments, and give it to somebody else, lead somebody else in the right direction. It's just about helping other people and doing what's right, being kind.
As we end the show, Keyshawn, you have grown within a year to 2 years now. But there's another young Keyshawn looking in the mirror right now and saying, Keyshawn, can you share with us some words of reflection to help bring more value to understanding the power of a mentor? What would you like to say to that Keyshawn watching right now?
I like to say, things, will get tough. You're going to have people that are going to put you down, but you're going to have people that will be there to elevate you and, keep pushing you in the right direction. You have to just endure and be focused on what your goal is. If you have a dream, always pursue it, never give in to the doubt. Always endure, keep faith, have faith in God, and just keep moving and be around the right people.
Be around the right people. Your circle of influence matter. Your mentor matters. How that person is pouring into you, it should bring value. It should realign your purpose, but it should also stretch your purpose into the best version of yourself. You heard it here from Keyshawn right here on The Reflection Show. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And like we always say, you are the dream that's living. And remember, your experience matters. Thank you so much for watching. You enjoyed that interview, didn't you? Well, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share, and click on that notification. And remember, your experience matters.